Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Packers Fans Correspondence, the show where we write civil and classy letters to many subjects that play for and against the Green Bay Packers every week. I am your host, Cheesy Packerton, and we have a good one for you today because the Green Bay Packers put up a stinker here in Week 1, suffering a terrible loss to the Minnesota Vikings by a score of 23-7. There were flashes of actual brilliance by the Packers, but it was mostly blinded by just massive mistakes and a lack of true effort. So we will start this first episode by randomly picking a name out of the box of mystery. I have written every single Packers player's name in this box. I don't know who this first letter is going to be about. It could be about a good player, it could be about a bad player, it could be about a player who has never stepped foot on a football field in his life. But it's going to be completely random and I will have no idea who I will be talking about. Here we go. Christian Watson. I wonder if he did anything memorable at all in this game. Regardless, let's get into the first correspondence. Dear Christian Watson, I was going to write this letter to you by hand, but I feared I would drop the pen mid-sentence. So you have forced me to purchase a vintage Remington typewriter to complete this correspondence. Now I know you may be thinking to yourself, why a typewriter? Why not a laptop or PC to complete this correspondence? Well, I don't want to name any specific names per se, but let's just say a particular teammate of yours has convinced me that maybe it's best to use tools that are older, more reliable, and proven, rather than getting something new that I haven't worked with before. And that's all I'll say, because I fear if I say any more, I may accidentally reveal the identity of your teammate that gave me this advice. So I hope you understand that, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, well, it appears this typewriter has a mind of its own because it has accidentally revealed the name I was trying so hard to conceal. Well, anyways, I wish you the best of luck the rest of this season, and I hope this letter is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Feel free to drop by whenever you want. Oh, my apologies, it appears I've unintentionally referenced your dropped pass yet again. I guess I should just wrap this up now so I can head to the post office and drop this off. Oh my word, I've done it again. Okay, goodbye. Ah yes, the first correspondence is complete. I think Mr. Watson will really appreciate the love and the care and the... I dropped it. On to the next correspondence. Dear Zadarius Smith, many times I start letters like these by saying that I hope this letter finds you well, but I already know that not to be the case in your situation, because you are not well. You are instead in Minnesota. So rather than feed into the delusion of you being in a good place, I will instead say that I hope this letter finds you as good as you can possibly be. Now I know you may feel like you were on cloud 9 after a hearty victory over your former team, but I am here to say that you are in for a year of misery. Now you may think you will avoid said misery because of all the talent and skill your new team possesses, but that is irrelevant. For every home game you will now have to endure the visual and audible pain of that awful skull chant and obnoxious horn. Now as a former Packers player, I know you are more than familiar with these traditions the Vikings have, but unfortunately for you, you will now have to pretend to enjoy them. I bestow upon you with my thoughts, my prayers, and my pity. I will always cherish the fantastic 2019 and 2020 seasons you've had with the Packers, but for now, while you don that wretched uniform, I kindly say, kick rocks, sir! And may you contribute to the Vikings' greatest tradition of all, not winning a Super Bowl. Ah, yes, I will make sure this gets to Zadarius Smith. Za'Darius? More like Zadira. Next correspondence! Dear Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers, I have a feeling of pure curiosity that burns right through my luscious silk robe I'm currently wearing. It appears you have a shared dark and unadulterated hatred towards timeouts. You burn through them so quickly that I am left to imagine you sitting at home cozying up next to your fireplaces, and when a night comes when you no longer have any source of wood to kindle your fires, neither of you panic because you seem to think you have an endless supply of timeouts to burn through to keep you warm at night. Did timeouts happen to threaten any of your loved ones? Maybe steal valuable items from your respected homes? I ask these questions from a place of genuine concern because the way you treat your allotted 3 timeouts per half is so savagely barbaric that I find myself questioning the morality and legality of what I'm seeing unfold before my very eyes. I hope that your relationship with timeouts mellows over time, and that the 3 of you can come to some sort of mutual respect. But for the time being, I remind you that there are children watching. Please, for the love of God, show mercy on your timeouts for once in your life. Thank you very much. Cheesy Packerton out. And it would appear we are out of time for this week on Packers Fans Correspondence. Unfortunately, we will not get to my final letter, which would have been to Justin Jefferson, so it appears I cannot cover Justin Jefferson this week either. Unfortunate, but this has been Packers Fans Correspondence. I am Cheesy Packerton, and if I see you clapping your hands above your head yelling "Skol," I will disrobe in front of you right now. I'm not even bluffing. Right. Good night. Take care. Ciao.
The Vikings don't like this song I sing because it's catchy and it has a ring. Now don't worry, we're Packers. Don't worry, we're Packers now. Don't worry. It's week 1. Seriously, why the heck are you worrying? We're the Green Bay freaking Packers, and we got Aaron freaking Rodgers on our team. Why are you worried, bro? Calm the heck down.